first down. The handoff to Marlon Mack. Huge hole, 50-yard line. He's at the 40, still going near sideline. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Marlon Mack. Touchdown, I-N-D-Y. And again, it's picked up. It's Darius Leonard. Leonard with his second INT, and he's streaking down the near sideline. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's going to go. A pick six for the Maniac.
Horseshoe is back, baby. The horseshoe is back.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bring the Juice Colts podcast. Just wanted to give a quick update on Marlon Mack. So it is now confirmed Marlon Mack did tear his Achilles. So Marlon Mack's season with the Indianapolis Colts is now officially over. Guys, this is very tough, very difficult loss. Say what you want about your feelings towards the running back group. Marlon Mack was different. He was the driving force behind this Colts running attack in a multitude of ways. Obviously, in 2019, Marlon Mack played 14 games, had 1,200 yards rushing, and was a pivotal force in what this Colts team was trying to do in running the football. Marlon Mack certainly being gone is going to hurt because now you have a spot on the roster for the running backs that you have to fill, right? And the leadership that Marlon Mack provides. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is still a rookie. Regardless of what we think Marlon Mack can do, or what Jonathan Taylor might do, he's still a rookie, and he's still going to have to get used to it. So it's tough to put Jonathan Taylor straight in there and expect him to just be what Marlon Mack once was, And, Nyheim Hines obviously getting the share. Hines is still good, but Hines doesn't run the ball the way Marlon Mack does usually. And you now have Jordan Wilkins that you think you could come in and be able to provide some of those snaps as well. I really think the Colts will start to do that. But again, the leadership, just how much more efficient the offense is with Marlon Mack on the field is just so evident. And it stinks that we're going to see Marlon Mack being taken out of this year because remember, guys, next year he's a free agent. A lot of people were wondering, do we keep Mack? Do we let him walk in free agency? How much do we expect him to make? Well, this year, the only way we can tell if Marlon Mack deserves the contract, or at least a certain kind of contract, is by how the running backs perform the rest of the year without him. How did the rest of the running backs actually do in running the football? And obviously after week 1, we got some issues that need to be fixed up, obviously. But again, Marlon Mack being gone, that's now loss of leadership when it comes to being able to go out there and run the ball and keep the offense rolling. Obviously, the contract issue is not going to be a thing. What do the Colts do? I really don't know when it comes to that, but that's for a discussion for a later date. But now the Colts are faced with the question of what do they do with that roster spot, right? Now that Mack is gone, who do you get to fill it up? Well, we obviously understand that Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines, and Jordan Wilkins are obviously still the three backs. We definitely agree with that. But who do they bring in? Who do they bring in to come in? Well, a couple names have been brought to mind, and obviously the Colts can go a lot of ways with this. But one name that we could bring up is Devontae Freeman is another one. I know Devontae Freeman has had some injury problems. I get that. But again, Devontae Freeman is another name that just you could get him for a small deal. It's a low risk, high reward kind of deal because Devontae Freeman is a good back if he just is healthy. So that's a hit or miss kind of idea. One thing that Cody definitely mentioned to me was bringing back Jonathan Williams. Williams is currently on the practice squad for the Lions. So do you bring back Jonathan Williams? Because Jonathan Williams obviously knows the system, has ran behind that offensive line last year. So it makes sense, and had success too. So it makes sense to potentially bring back Jonathan Williams if you wanted to do that and assure him a roster spot, especially with that running back situation in Detroit. It's just as stacked as ours right now. You could say it's very top heavy. The top 2 running backs that they have is a lot. So Jonathan Williams could definitely be interested in coming back, I would think, if the Colts decided to give him a roster spot. So that's a couple things there, but just wanted to give you guys initial thoughts and news on the Marlon Mack situation. Marlon Mack's season is now officially over. And it stinks because, we obviously get told in the NFL nowadays that running backs don't matter and that, you can replace them really quickly. But we'll have to see how that is because Marlon Mack was certainly an efficient back, and he will definitely be missed. And it's going to stink to know he's not there, but we're going to wish him the best of luck, and hopefully he's going to rehab very well and that he'll be back next season, hopefully with the Colts. So thank you guys so much, and as always, go Colts.